Good morning. Welcome to the live. Welcome to Posh Coffee at Lex's house.
Posh coffee, yeah. Mum's like making a coffee, but she's making a posh one, in the French press. Like, we haven't had posh coffee in ages.
She's probably got some bad news to tell you. She's softening you up with coffee.
The cats are alive. Anything else than that?
Anything else is all right.
Yeah.
Good morning to Jason, Joan, Victoria. Yvonne says, does this mean I'm first? But I can see 3 people ahead of you, so I'm sadly sad. Sorry to say it doesn't mean. Gillian, Lisa Louise, Laura D, and Richard Knight's Life and Lil's Vintage World. You appear to be the only ones in at the moment. Perhaps some other people come in a second. I do want to very much talk to Richard about his thing, but I also want to wait until there are very much more people in to hear me, to hear us talk, not to hear me, to hear us talk about it. So we'll wait until some more people wander in. There's Kath Palmer and Mick Page and Di Sullivan and Jewelry Sells, and I hope you're all well. Posh Coffee Day at Lex's. That's just about all the news. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Yeah, no, that really is it, because it's miserable old freaking day.
Isn't it a lovely August?
Apparently, though, it's either the 16th or the 19th, it's going to be up to the 27s, which that's an acceptable kind of warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
The 30 degrees.
That's bearable, yeah.
27s is holiday, like end of season holiday kind of weather. That's what us British are.
We can just about cope with that, yeah. Morning, Cassie, Hannah, Dawn, Gina, Jane Friel. Victoria Foley says, you missed me. Good morning, Victoria Foley. Linda and Kerry, Shirley and Lynn. I'm missing everybody. It's shooting off. Joanna Crean, Fandria's at work. Kath's there. Angela, Chris, Rachel, Elaine, Anne Pennicott. Have I made Elaine? No, there's Elaine. Twisted Ghost.
But I think Elaine is watching some different channel and.
Yeah, beautiful people. Twisted Ghost says, am I late? Now, we could go very deep with that, saying if you're a ghost, then you are indeed late.
The late Twisted Ghost. Late. As in the late Arthur Dent. Yes.
Edgar Pupins, there's a name I don't recognise. Good morning. Rebecca Harris and Cooper, Deb Hughes. Laney's in. She says 27 is way too hot. 20 is perfect.
No.
And some bloke from Birmingham in there.
No, not 20. It's got to be like... You
like it a bit kind of warm, isn't it? Isn't it warm? Is it warm? You want it to be? Is it warm or is it me? Not. Yeah.
Yeah, not actually is it me?
Yeah.
It's got to be warm.
There's Jane Ryan, Rachel Strange, Yvonne Lee, Jilly, Back to Basics, Mandy Bloom, Jane Wathan sounds like Nathan, Heather the Treasure Pirate. And if I've missed you, I'm sorry and good morning. And Andrea Jones. I've been to a car boot, Lex, I believe, has not.
No, because...
I blame Kate.
I blame Kate as well. Well, to be fair, she's got the in-law around today, isn't she?
The in-law? Is there only one?
Yes, there is only one. There can be only one. So she's got the mother-in-law around today, so she's having dragon. Yeah, the Welsh dragon. She's having to make.
They're not watching.
A roulade or something. She's got to make a roulade.
That's kind of like a crushed meringue rolled up sponge thing, isn't it, a roulade?
Yeah. A lemon roulade, that's what she said, wasn't it?
I don't think I've ever made one. I'm sure I've eaten plenty of roulades, but I've never made one.
No. Kate is good on the cake front, isn't she? She makes a good cheesecake.
And
as long as you don't look at the site.
Don't look at it.
Is she one of those people who can create a masterpiece whilst also creating complete chaos?
Oh, Kate can boil an egg and use 7 pans.
Hi, Linda and Jack Parrish and Jane and Aileen and Lisa Fenn, Tasty, and anyone else who's wandered in while we were talking about cake. I went to the car boot and I got... Oh, no, what I got. Wait. Look. I was quite excited. I don't get out much, it has to be said. Hang on.
Is it a rat? It looks like a rat.
Talk amongst yourself.
I can't talk amongst myself. That would involve.
Talk to the voices in your head.
No, exactly. I can't. I'm not allowed anymore. It's a puppet.
It's not one. It's 2 puppets.
That is definitely someone's worst nightmare out there.
Vintage issues.
Yeah, someone's having flashbacks from their childhood, going, no, they told me I died.
I got 2 for £5. They've been handmade by somebody with love, and they're a little bit worse for wear. They need a bit of, like, there's a hole under his beak there and a hole around his eyeball there. So they need a bit of TLC to get them back to their full glory. But quite fun, I thought. 2 for £5.
They're good. They're very well made. But yeah, that's definitely.
They probably were very well made 50 years ago.
Yeah.
But they've they've seen seen some work.
They must have been, like a children's party entertainer type thing, that had made them,
Morning, Nicola B. I do remember Rod Hull and Emu on Parky, absolutely.
Oh God,
that's Parky.
See, exactly. Like, when you get him by the neck and
I
stuff.
should imagine Parkinson had dreams about that for years afterwards.
Exactly.
There you go. Linda says, I love puppets. 1 year for an adult birthday, my mum bought me Emu and I danced with him all night. There you go. See, people love Emu.
No. They're a bit. There is some
bags in the pink windmill, yeah.
Some I don't mind, but generally I think there's something I think it's maybe the ventriloquism as well that I find a bit creepy.
Yeah, I can't do that. Emu didn't talk though, did he?
No, he just throttled people and pet them and was actually genuinely quite nice.
Genuinely a very, very violent puppet. Makes you wonder what was going on in Rod Hull's head, doesn't it, really?
Exactly, because it's because it's not actually the bird character, it's, his brain doing it. That's Rod Hull doing it. And, that's just putting a Ed the Duck puppet on, going around town, punching people in the face and going, sorry, that was Ed the Duck.
It was the puppet. Elaine says, didn't Rod Hull climb onto his roof to fix his area and fall to his death? He did, yeah. Which I should imagine was a surprise to everyone who thought the Emu was going to get him in the end.
Yeah,
the Emu was up there and pushed him off. To be fair, if you were on the roof fixing your area and then Emu's head appeared round your chimney pot, you would fall off.
Yeah, definitely.
Poor Rod Hull. We should have some respect, really. Sorry, Rod. Sorry you had an unpleasant end. Yeah.
Did he get buried with Emu? I can imagine, that, be cremated with him or something. I don't know. I imagine as well there would have been a lot of emus because they would have worn out, wouldn't they?
I suppose he must have had more than one.
So it's
because if you left it on a train or whatever, that'd be career over, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and same as sooties. There's not one sooty, is it? There's been
Orville.
Oh my God. That was just like The Exorcist, though, because it could spin its head.
Yeah. I wish I could fly right up to the sky, but I can't. You can't. I can't.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You definitely can't. Not unless I drop kick you.
Nadine says, nice cheery talk for a Sunday morning. Also at Car Boot, I got this, which I am not going to get out of this bag to show you. You just have to believe me. It's a Nigella bread bin. It's heavy.
I believe you. I believe that it's a Nigella bread bin.
It is, and it's heavy. 10 quid for that, but they sell for 40, 50-ish.
Oh no, fair
Cuddles
enough.
the monkey. I ate that duck. I don't think I've got the accent right.
I ate that duck.
Ate that duck.
Is it northern then?
I don't know. I've made him northern, but I don't think he was.
We should check with Lainey. Lainey knows all things northern.
Lainey is all things northern.
She is. She's
now there's some dark humour for you. Oh dear. So, hey, £5. There have been things that pounds. £5 for a Nowell.
Nowell.
A Janlin Nowell tapestry kit.
Oh.
Can you see the nowliness?
I can see it's very nowly.
It's very nowly. No idea on resale value, but there is a little old couple at the car boot. I say old, they're probably only 20 years older than me because I forget that I'm old as well. But there's an older couple at the car boot sale, and you'll have seen them because they're the ones that are there every single week. And she sells some knitting stuff and some sewing stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think you bought jewelry off her friend before as the next stall. You'll have seen them if I did them, And but we always stop and chat, and I always say hello, and they're always very friendly. But I never buy anything because they've never got anything I want. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, this is actually my chance to buy something from these lovely people who are here every week trying to scrape a living. So even though it's £5 and it might not be worth it, I kind of sprung.
I think generally tapestry kits are.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't stand there and check it. I just went, yeah, that's nice. Oh, and Josh Denning ASMR, I believe that is. I forgot that Josh had. It is Josh, isn't it? Is it Josh? What? Is that you, Josh? Or is that somebody else? I don't know now. Has Josh started up a new channel? I'm confused. If you're not Josh, please say so. They're not a couple. They're just friends. I think you're right. Yeah, I think they're not a couple.
Oops, on my sleep account.
There we go.
Sleep account? What do you mean your sleep account?
He whispers at people in his sleep. But maybe that's what he listens to when he's asleep. And maybe he has a different comment name for that. I only have one YouTube account. I don't know how to have more than one.
Yeah, I've only got one as well, I think. Yeah.
I said that I said Lainey's all the north, and Lainey said I am the whole of the north, and Jack's like, can I be a little bit?
You can be a little bit north, yes.
You can be a little bit of the north, Jack.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're fighting now. They're fighting for who's going to be northern. Do you know which is the most common owl in the world? Is this going to be a joke, Carrie?
It's no, I can't think. Trying to think of something funny, but I can't.
Come on then, Carrie. We're waiting for the punchline. It's going to be an actual fact now. She's going to go. It's the small barn owl, and there's 42,000 of them in every square inch of the universe. And okay, that wasn't a joke.
However, 42,000 owls in every square inch of the universe. Wow.
Just fight it. Get out of bloody
way. in some alternate reality, like that now exists. A tea towel.
Door's over there, Carrie. Take your coat.
Nice.
Shocking. I bought this for my mother. It was £2.
It's a puppet.
It's a puppet. It's
very weird.
It's a hot water bottle that you put your feet in, like a slippery hot water bottle. She has recently been continually complaining that her feet are cold. I think she needs a diabetes checkup. I think that's something that needs to be dealt with. But in the meantime, hot water bottle for warming my mother's feet up.
Now, I always have cold feet. Number one, that's because I don't wear anything on my feet, and that probably is the actual cause of it. But also, yeah, I have low blood pressure, so slightly poor circulation as well. And don't they suggest one of them like things?
One of those Ian Botham things.
Ian Botham?
He did the adverts, didn't he? Revitalite circulation doobry jobbies, not Revitalite, Revitalive or Reviv or something like that.
Yeah. So
yeah, maybe Ian Botham did the advert.
Yeah. She needs a foot shaky thing.
Yeah.
But also,
I don't know if she'd enjoy a foot shaky thing, but I think she'd be all right with a.
It's not a matter about enjoying it, is it? Just do it, woman, for God's sakes.
Oh, Twisted Ghost says ka-ching.
Well done.
That's not what my mother needs. Just not.
No.
I got 3 of these. He wanted £1 each for them, and so I was like, "Oh, I'll just take these 2 and put the third one back because the third one was marked." And then he went, "Oh, you can have the 3 for £2." So I've got 3
beefeater plates.
Ironstone beefeater plates. 2 of them are the green cow design, and 1 is the. Well, I suppose they're balls. But yeah, 3 for £2. Not as much money in them as they used to be, and I'll have to see if I can get the.
I think there's only. It's only if you've got the full set of like 8 different ones, isn't it? Where you get like the good price. But
yeah, hopefully if somebody want them, I'll list them individually. And hopefully somebody want them as
so many things. Yeah.
And then this is bowl of threads, which is for me. I didn't want the bowl, but she said, "Oh, take the bowl as well." And I was like, "All right then." Spare tape measure for when I lose mine, which I do regularly.
It's a nice bowl. Is it plastic or glass?
Plastic.
Okay.
Yeah, just a bowl of rolls of literally reels of cotton. Nothing remotely exciting. Some very thrilling buttons, I think there. Yeah, like I said, that's not
useful.
Nobody's excited about that.
All the Northerners are waving at each other at the moment.
Just having some sort of Northern convention in the site.
Yeah. Oh, and Stephen says, have you seen how much old wooden cotton reels sell for?
I have.
No,
I've got a pile of them that I need to actually list. Just empty cotton reels. The vintage Silco threads sell really well, but empty ones sell as well. Odd, isn't it? Hi, Gemma. Hi, Veranda Files. Hi, Lynn Finney. Heather's on girdles.
I think there's a whole load of confusing conversations going on. There's
Some Babyliss straighteners for £3 in their box. They're not new, they've been used, but £3 for straighteners in their box. A vintage, although not worth very much because I looked it up in the car while I was waiting for Josh. Girl Guide's belt with the clips on the side for being prepared.
Sorry, Stephen says about your mum's foot warmer. Wait until the doorbell goes and she gets up to walk to answer it. Will make Rod's demise look acceptable.
Luckily, my mother's doorbell doesn't go very often.
and also she's like, oh, I couldn't possibly answer the door. Carla, can you come round and answer the door for me?
Yeah, Mum, I'll drive over. It's only 40 minutes. No problem. Hi, Antonia.
Yes, that counts, Jane. Yeah.
All of the Northerners are just waving like crazy at each other now.
They're like, you're Northern too. I'm Northern. Whereabouts in the north are you?
It's all the same place. Store says he got one of those belts 2 weeks ago. I've not ever seen one since I was a guide 50 billion years ago.
Same for Stephen, yeah. Because he was a girl guide.
Yeah. I got an Alexa.
Hiya.
Alexa, I got you a friend. Can you hear her?
No, what's she saying?
She's singing a song about friends.
Alexa's weird. I unplugged mine.
Alexa was a £5 and they sell for a good 30, 40 quid. So she came home with me.
Yes, Lisa, you can.
Yes, anyone in the north can be a friend with anybody else in the north.
Oh, I was thinking this morning though. There's enough Welshies now that I know that could actually get together, say, just for an afternoon in Cardiff at some
Welsh reselling get together, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can come across, you and Josh can come across, because, you know. Your woggle is legendary. Written on all the toilet doors.
I got a Halifax Save for It money box thing for £2. I've never had one in its original box before. I've sold these many times in the past. I had one as a child. It has got the card somewhere, but I think the card's fallen out into the trolley. Yeah. Actually, that's not the original card. That's a shame. But yeah, I've never had one in its box before.
Yes, so, Brian, that makes you Northern.
£2 for that. That was a bit dusty.
I had the Halifax little yellow house thing. I opened a Halifax account with £1, and that's all that ever went in there.
Is the pound still there?
Quite possibly. I mean, it might have grown in interest up to like £1 8p now. So.
Never, not 8p. You're only 40 something. Yeah, how old when you opened it?
About 9.
3p at the most.
3p at the most.
3p.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 1p every 10 years is about the current interest rate, I think.
Wow. That is shocking, isn't it? Well, no, I suppose.
I got some clover leaf ghosters for £1. They're quite nice ones. They get birds on them. It has a bird on it.
Little birds.
Little bird on it. So I left it.
Of course you did, Tasty. You have everything I have.
Judy says she's the most northern here. Does she get a prize? I don't know. Kath Palmer's very northern.
Oh, that's true.
Isn't Kath Palmer just at the bit before you fall off into Scotland? Kath was here earlier, but I don't know if she's still here. Kath, you may need to defend your northerliness. Will we ever have a huge meetup? We did one a couple of years back, and it went really pretty well. And then there was one planned for last year, and then COVID. Mm-hmm. And so we haven't planned one for this year because COVID. But at some point we will have another one when there's no COVID. Anya, I'm on that. I did say at the beginning before you got here that I will be mentioning it when more people are here, and more people are here now. So I am on this. I am on it. Now is a good time. There are 261 of you watching. Lex, talk to the people while I find the link a second.
Hello, it's me. I hate it when you do that because then
I know you do.
Yeah. But Richard Knight's life. Sadly, his younger brother passed away a few weeks ago, and he was laid to rest on Wednesday. But as a memorial, Richard has started a fundraiser to raise money for a nice, fitting way to remember his brother. So, Carla, over to you with the link.
Pulling the link up now, but you know how long it takes me to work out the screen share thing. So I do Chrome tab, and then I do that one, and then I go share, and then you tell me if you can see it.
Yeah,
lovely. So this is Richard Knight's GoFundMe page for his memorial for his younger brother. I'll read it out just in case. I don't know if you guys can actually read it from where it is on the screen. He says, "Hi, my name is Richard. I'd like to raise some money for a memorial for my younger brother Steve, who sadly passed away on the 8th of July from cancer and who meant the world to me. I would like something or somewhere for his children, Stephen, Dale, Amber and Sasha, and our family to go, where we can sit and think about him or talk to him as his ashes will be laid there. I never ask anyone for anything, but where I've been caring for my brother for the last 15 months and just about paying my bills with any money I had from helping him sell his film props to get some money in for his children, I was unable to save any money. I'm not asking for something for nothing, as I have a YouTube channel called Knight's Life, on which I do reselling videos as well as other aspects of my life, including family stuff and some videos of my brother's boss, the Flash Gordon actor, Brian Blessed. Brian came to the funeral yesterday and made everyone smile, chuckle and cry with his stories of Steve and how he and his wife Hildegard loved him dearly. He said that my brother was selfless and did everything he could for everyone else, never thinking of himself. Sorry. Even after he became ill, which is why this is important to me to do this for him. I will be doing updates for this fundraiser on my channel and will also be involved with other charity fundraising for cancer research in the Royal Marsden Hospital where Steve was treated, and also getting involved with other YouTubers' great causes for charity. I also do a show called The Saturday Night Live on my YouTube channel, which is to entertain people and includes guest quizzes and prize giveaways, giving back and supporting those who are supporting me by subscribing or just watching my channel. As I said, I always do things myself and never ask for help, but the last 15 months have been hard on all our families, and so I'm reaching out. The photo attached to this was a thumbnail for a video I made, but I decided not to release as it was too upsetting. Steve is on the left, and I'm the one with the sore eyes under the sunglasses. If you can give, then thank you from the bottom of my heart, and if you can't, but if you've read this, then thank you from the bottom of my heart, as now more people know about my wonderful brother. Lastly, any money over the price of the memorial will be donated to various charities agreed to by recommendations through the channel. Thank you. They've got a goal of £5,000. It's currently standing at 965. I can't get back to the screen where it's. Am I there? Yeah. If somebody could put the link. Oh, Lane, I can see Laney's put the link in already. I know. Oh, for fuck's sake, bear with. I know that every time there is any kind of charity fundraiser like this, the YouTube community are on it, and you are always so generous. And I know that also you've given really generously to lots of things over the last year or so, and that some of you are struggling. I'm not asking anyone to give what they cannot afford, but if anyone out there can afford to chuck in a couple of quid towards helping Richard and his family reach their goal to have a suitable memorial spot for Steve, then please do. And if you mods can keep on spamming the chat with the link, that would be great. And I know that Rich appreciates every penny that anyone is able to donate. I don't know how to stop sharing the screen. The button that says stop screen will do it.
There we go. Yay.
Yeah, so if you're able to pop anything in, every little helps, as Tesco would say. And I know Richard appreciates every single penny. And if you're watching this later, then I will make sure that the link to this is underneath the video in case you can't access the side chat, because I know sometimes people who watch back struggle to see what's gone on in the side chat. Mm-hmm. So I'll pop the link underneath the video. But I might be able to do that now if I copy and paste it. Oh God, sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong one. I can't copy and paste it from the side chat, but I will put it into the. Can I go and do that now while I'm thinking about it?
Well, do two things at once. Oh, I couldn't.
Probably not. I quite often struggle with half a thing at once, let alone two.
That does sound quite tricky.
Content over there, and that's not it either. This is where I start putting it on a link on somebody else's video, or I don't know, and edit and pop it there. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. So hopefully that will be. I'll check after the stream in case I haven't done it. But yes, so anyone who's able to, anyone was able to do a bit with, I know Rich will be hugely grateful. He's a good guy.
He is, actually.
And Steve sounds like he was an absolute riot as well.
Yeah.
Anyone who Brian Blessed thought a lot of, Brian fucking Blessed, Mike.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the stamp of approval, really, isn't it? Yeah, for sure.
Now, I've never seen Flash Gordon.
What?
I might have to watch it.
Yes.
But I quote the Brian Blessed line from Blackadder at least once a week. The line where the page boy, the little fat page boy, runs in and says, "My lord, news, blah, 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 have invaded." And Brian Blessed, in character as Henry the something, or Richard the whatever, or whoever he is, goes, "I like not this news. Bring me some other news." I do it constantly. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm referring to.
I know.
Every time I do it, people are like, all right. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Anya says that link is there. Yeah. So yeah, if like I said, if Brian Blessed thought he was a good bloke, then he was probably an absolutely blinding bloke, wasn't he? Let's face it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I trust that man's judgment. I'm not sure I'd trust him with a secret because he can't speak under 95 decibels, but
he goes up a mountain to say it, doesn't he? That's one thing. He's like, I'll shout, but I'll do it from top of Mount Everest or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Back
to
the wall.
I've got my filler bag. I bought this. I don't know if this is actually worth anything, but it only cost me £1. It's a silverwood multi-size cake pan where you move the dividers around and make the different sizes, and I feel like they're probably not bloody cheap if you're the kind of person who wants one. So
you can have like a cake pre-sliced? Is that?
No, so you can make different sizes all with one pan. So you have one pan, but because it has the little slots in, you can take them out and make different size cakes instead of having to have an 8-inch pan and a 9-inch and whatever. You can,
That does sound like a useful thing.
Yeah. Di says he used to work at a shop where I worked and always wanted me to serve him. Julie says the documentary he did on Mount Everest was amazing. I've not seen that either. Kelly's in. Morning, Kelly. She says sneaks in, avoiding eye contact, takes a seat at the back. Kelly! Hello, Kelly!
Kelly!
No sneaking in. No sneaking into our lives.
Aww.
You're welcome, Rich. You're welcome. And it's such a crappy, pathetic thing to say when you go, "I'm sorry for your loss," but it's because we don't know what else to say. But I do wish they'd come up with something that is the absolutely right thing to say.
I bet there's something in Swedish.
Although that's probably IKEA for chest of drawers.
But they have the word like hygge, which is like
hygge, which is like cozy and comfort, isn't it?
Yeah, and then the Welsh have a word which is hiraeth, which is really nice. Hiraeth means like a longing for a kind of a nostalgia. Yeah, like a longing for a nostalgia of home sort of thing. Like remembering nice things from back home sort of thing. Hiraeth.
Yeah.
That's quite nice. So yeah, we need, and then Germans have good words because they just smush things together, like Zeitgeist, which means empty ghost. Like why empty ghost? But, yeah. So there needs to be a good word for something like that. That's just that.
Luby Lou says those Silverwood brand multi. I can't say what she said. They're 50 quid new. The cake tin, 50 quid.
For cake tin. Bloody hell.
I'm not even reading that out, Lainey. I do not know what kind of private joke you've got going on there, but I'm not reading that out.
Oh, when Kelly was on the banish bin.
Yeah.
Kelly,
which I haven't yet seen. That's how far behind I am with life.
She did some good ones, right? Kelly did. She was on about like the really long lashes.
Yeah. And is that what she called them?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And did you put flesh-coloured leggings into the vanish bin? Oh, God, I hope so. It's that thing where you do a double take, isn't it? You go, she's got no trousers. Oh, sorry, she's got...
Yeah, exactly. Or like, God, she shaves really well. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Very odd.
Just everything, Susan, everything.
Everything, Susan. You missed all of the things. But you didn't miss this, so you'll be delighted. This is just clothes. Susan won't give a shit about clothes. I got 2 £1 clothing items.
Ooh, that looks a bit retro.
Well, it's 2 at Sainsbury's, so it is only like retro repro rather than vintage.
No, that looks quite a 90s print.
It's got cheetahs on it.
Is it?
Yeah, cheetahs.
I thought it was just random squiggles there.
Yeah, no, it's cheetahs.
Yeah, that's
cheetahs
cool.
are the spotty ones, or leopards. Are cheetahs and leopards both spotty?
They're both spotty, yeah. Cute.
Yeah. And this is monkey. So £1 for monkey. That's got elephants on it. I've just realised it's got elephants, and I think lemurs are the things with the long tails, aren't they?
Yeah. They're nice.
And the thing that has the triangular face with the white hair around. All animals have a triangular face, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a Disney cartoon, one of them. Bye, Anne.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Hi, Claire Catfield.
What's Stephen on about tampons for?
Neither of these things look like tampons, Stephen, unless you've... it might be time for an eye test.
From a distance.
I got an Eeyore mug, a big Eeyore mug. I've got a feeling I might have had this one a couple of weeks ago. Looks familiar.
Oh, I think I had one of them. And
Perhaps that's why it looks familiar. Perhaps I've seen it in your haul.
Yeah, 20 or 25 pounds, I think.
Yeah, maybe it's your haul I've seen it in, because I was like, that looks really familiar.
One of them, yeah.
And I got my mother the Patrick Swayze book by his wife. Just because she was watching there was a documentary apparently a couple of weeks ago, and she was telling me all about it. So when I saw that, I thought perhaps she'd like to read the autobiography. And the rest is filler bag, and filler bag was not thriller bag today. There was no thrill in my fill.
How did Josh do one?
Josh did do filler bag, but apparently you've got to wait for his haul video until he's been charity shopping because he hasn't got enough, so he's got to go and top it up.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I got a replacement dishwasher cutlery basket.
Oh,
I don't think it's got any resale value, but I did think I might keep it myself because ours is a bit knackered. Ours seems to have warped in the dishwasher. Ours does not seem to be dishwasher safe, which seems an odd design flaw.
Irony.
Reckon Rack says, please could you say hello to my 6-year-old granddaughter who is watching you for the first time. Hi, granddaughter.
Hello.
What's her name? Yeah, you're live on channel wherever we are. Please do not swear.
You see, now there's the pressure on, and all I want to do is
Fingers on lips, Lex. Fingers on lips. I got 2 Jane Brookshaw canisters. One is tea and one is sugar. Coffee was not there, but hopefully I will sell them individually. Hopefully people want them as spares or replacements. One's got sheeples on, the other's got piggles on.
Nice.
Yeah, lots of people. Oh, her name's Molly. That's an excellent name. All the best people are called Molly, aren't they, Moo?
Molly.
My Molly's down here going, what?
Yeah, what? It's a treat.
In filler bag. Jason Emples was here earlier on, but I think he's gone back out again. So I'll get away with that when he's not looking. And hello to Jackie's 71-year-old husband. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Mr. Jackie.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Lisa says, I remember Dirty Dancing. I always pause the video on the scene of naked Patrick Swayze when I got out of bed. I still dream about that bottom. I always noticed in that particular scene, he gets out of bed and you notice that she's got her pants on.
Yeah, because they weren't doing weird things.
They were just cuddling.
They were just cuddling. That's fine. That's fine. We just hold hands.
Susan says, is this show 71-year-old husband safe? Possibly not. Some Laura Ashley Bunting.
Bunting. Bunting is such a good word, isn't it?
Bunting.
Bunting. I like bunting.
I seem to remember some comedian, I can't remember who, but I think it was a black comedian, doing some kind of joke about buffets. And if it's not a good party unless you've got the bun ting and the sausage roll ting and little cake ting or something like that. I can't remember the exact words.
Like Jamaican.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, some Laura Ashley bunting, which I am folding, and a Cambridge reusable lunchbox, bamboo, which is very all Achille in style.
That very much is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently Kelly's got a really good haul of stuff.
Oh, Kelly, did you go to your car boot? Kelly like just has the eye.
She does, and the Midas touch as well.
The Midas touch.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I touch turns to gold. Who sang that? I've got the Midas touch.
I'm on Channel Nems tomorrow.
Are you? What are you doing on Nems?
So it's Now 15, which is the only Now album I've ever bought. So he said,
I have
the
Now
only one I've ever owned. I don't think I bought it. I can't remember because I was.
What's on 15?
Translucent Lamp. That's the only one I remember. He sent me the track list today, and I'm like, I don't remember any.
I Want Your Love.
No, Baby, I Don't Care.
I
think that's the one. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, Baby, I Don't Care. And then Mystify, and I love In Excess. But seriously, nearly every other track on there, I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard that in my life.
Sorry, sweetheart. Molly does not like my singing.
So this is going to be interesting because, tonight I'm going to have to. He says like, "Oh, don't worry about doing homework," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I've got to listen to some of these tracks because, like, I honestly, like, Danny Wilson's Second Summer of Love. I've got no idea.
Right? No.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh, the Molly.
Good girl. Okay, no kisses though. No kisses. Just fine. Just snugs is fine.
No
kisses.
tongues. No tongues.
No kisses. No kisses.
Oh, at least the cone of shame is off though.
Yeah, no more cones, so no more bruises to the legs. Final checkup tomorrow, and hopefully they will say she's. Oh, she won't let me look at it. I was just gonna have a look, but hopefully they'll say she's all good to rock and roll now. What are you doing, sweet? Are you trying to get down? What? If you give me a clue about the plan, I can probably get on board with it.
Right, this is a way to name drop, right? So Richard says, Now 15 has my mate Les Hemstock on it, who is Jive Bunny.
Nobody knew what Jive Bunny looked like, did they?
Well, yeah, he was a white rabbit.
Well, exactly.
That's what he looked like. In real
That's what he looked like at home, in his private life.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get down? What do you think? Are you ready to get down?
Well, are you doing homework later, Susan? I'll join you for homework then. Yeah. We'll do our homework later. We'll watch videos and stuff. But yes, I am on about Michael Hutchence from In Excess. Yes.
Yeah, but not after Paula Yates. Only before.
Aww, I liked Paula Yates. As many people did.
I also got
kittens.
Some other breakable shit.
Well done.
It's honestly, my filler bag is full of shite. I got Panic Room because it's sealed. Okay. But then I realised afterwards that it's a replay and that's why it's sealed. It's been resealed, so.
Yeah. Panic Room's an alright film, though.
Yeah. And the last thing in the filler bag is a tangle of bits of wool for my mother, which I'll have to sit and untangle. And some webbing to make stuff with.
Crafty bits.
I cannot imagine what this was to begin with.
I reckon Lainey would know.
So it's not braces. I reckon it looks very Lainey-esque. It's not braces.
It's a sex swing.
I've got 4 straps and they all look like this with a lobster clip on one end and an S-hook halfway down.
Sex swing.
Is it a sex swing, Lainey?
Yeah. Oh, well, Stephen says so. I reckon.
Lainey knows.
Lainey will know definitely. Yeah, bondage gear.
Yeah, I do hope the 6-year-old is no longer listening.
Yeah, for sure.
Record rack, please distract Molly with some colouring or something before she starts asking questions. That's it. That's my haul.
Can we wish Rod Hull a happy birthday for the 13th of August? Birthday, Rod Hull.
Past celebrating though, isn't he? Bless him.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Yes, I've just got a tangle of little bits of wool here.
So how much did you spend today?
Probably about 30 or 40 quid. Because of the tapestry that was a £5 and the red bin that was a £10 and the Alexa was a £5, so kind of a little bit more on slightly bigger items, but I mean those bits add up to 20 and probably not more than 20 on the rest, maybe a bit less.
That's all right.
Yeah. Sales have been slowish, I've got to say. I don't know if everybody else is finding it the same. Josh says he's on an up. Josh says his sales are on an increase rather than the other way around. So Josh is obviously stealing all the sales.
I'm down on last month, but up on last year. So
yeah,
that's all right, isn't it? As long as something's in the green.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, Josh is just Josh. Josh says he's doing okay.
I can't think what happened this time last year to make sales go weird. No, nothing springs to mind. No major world events or anything.
No. Jilly says, am I still doing the envelope stuff in budgeting? I'm not. I did a follow-up video explaining why. Did I do a follow-up video or did I do a bit? Anyway, I did talk about why I'd stopped. It's difficult at present with the whole people preferring you to pay by card thing. Some shops are still only taking card, even though I don't think that's even legal. I don't think you're allowed to turn down cash, but I suppose you're allowed to lock your door and not serve people at all if you want to. So, and Brian's in. He says, "Why sell the stuff? Would it not be easy just to buy it and keep it? No need for packing and such. It would be wonderful, wouldn't it, if we could all just fill our houses with all this crap and look at it forever." Oh, hang on, that is what I'm doing. So yeah, no, I gave up on the. I've not given up on it as an idea generally, but it didn't work for me. Like I said, it was only a trial thing. I'll give this a go and see if it works, but it wasn't great.
Could it work with like bank accounts?
I think some people do it that way. I think some people have one of the, because you can have some accounts where you've got lots of little pots in your account, and you can divide your money up into those different pots. For me, I think that would only work if I didn't have access to mobile banking while I was out and about, so I wasn't able to move money back when I thought I'd just borrow some from there. And it would only work if you only had access, if your card only worked for one of those little accounts, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Aileen's saying Carla. Why are you saying Carla, Aileen? If I missed something, did Aileen say something that I missed? No,
it's surrounded in jewelry. If you want to, get rid of it, I'm. Yeah, for honestly, like Jilly, for most of lockdown, I had the same £2.60 odd in my purse, and that was it for about a year. Just like £2.60 in my, because nowhere was taking cards. There was no card being sales to spend it at. So just like, what do I need this £2.60 for? You know.
Yeah, I would love to get back to the point where I use cash for my personal spending and only use card for business spending. But again, that doesn't really tie in with car boot sales and stuff like that. Also, you could take that. I don't know.
I would use card for everything because I don't mind if the government tracks what I'm, or Google, or Mr. Microsoft or whatever. Like, take a look. I don't care. Just because, like, it's not real money when it's plastic. It just goes beep, like magic beep, and then I get free stuff.
Yes, it's not free. The stuff, not free.
But it's like magic.
Oh, this is a proper tangle of wool, this. So how does your week look, Lex? What's this talk of Swansea?
Okay, well, because I fancy going somewhere new, and there was a few comments about like, oh, you should do Swansea because there's lots of like charity shops there. And then I was going through the database, the database that we're working on, and I saw what Sharon had put in there, and she'd put in a load of the Swansea ones. I was like, oh, to be fair, there's actually quite a few in Swansea. Maybe I'll try it one day. So I was planning on going yesterday, but it was raining so much, and I had my post with me, and I'm like, nah, I can't be bothered. So I might go at some point next week, but it all depends on what happens on Tuesday, because on Tuesday I've got a tooth thing happening.
So, check-up or more?
The first bit of having the implant. So I think this is where I won't say, because it'll be things that you don't want to hear.
Yeah, invasive stuff. Yeah, invasive stuff happening Tuesday. Can't listen to it. No, sorry. Sorry
like
for anyone who's interested. Can't do it. Makes me.
Yeah, so that's happening Tuesday. So the rest of the week kind of depends on how that goes. Like if on Wednesday I'm like, no sod that, then I'm not doing anything. But if I feel fine, then I'll, it's meant to be okay on Wednesday, so I might go somewhere.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
Josh and I were discussing possibly going out to Yate on Tuesday. I feel like, when you feel like, yeah, I think I've got the day free. Hang on, maybe I've forgotten something. And then you start to doubt yourself. And so, not sure whether I've got anything happening Tuesday or not. Wednesday, I've got to go to Luton. I'm driving my friend Debbie across the road, who sometimes pops in the side chat. Deb Stevens, who the side chat may have remembered, and you've seen her on the channel a couple of times. Mm-hmm. She's going to Luton. Her dad sadly died a couple of weeks ago, and the funeral is Friday, I think. So I'm taking her up Wednesday. She's going to spend a couple of days up there with her mum and her sister, and I'm not sure if I'm going back to pick her up or whether she's coming back on the train. So, but apart from, and then obviously Mum on Thursday, and Nat's got a hospital appointment on Friday. So this week's it's a bitty week, you know what I mean? A little bit here, like I've got Molly's vet says 11 o'clock tomorrow, which I always try and make them either first thing in the morning or last thing of the day, because if you've got an appointment slap bang in the middle of the day, nothing else works round it, does it? Everything else just gets
like my appointment's at 2:30 on Tuesday. 2:30. Yeah. So that's okay, because I can still do a little bit of shopping beforehand and stuff. But yeah, if it was like at lunchtime, you're like, well, who? Yes, I'm here. Yeah. Get Gear was cancelled this week, and Sully starts next week. Yeah.
Sully is the one that you used to go to more regularly, isn't it?
Yeah, Sully's like the really big one in a field.
I take it your Bridgend one just isn't coming back.
No, it won't come back. In fact, the company that was running it, they've just disbanded. They're like, look, we don't even exist as a company now, so stop.
Leave us alone. Stop asking.
No, honestly, on their webpage, they're like, we don't exist anymore. Please stop messaging us. Go away. It's like, we'll just close the page down, innit?
I wish somebody would start a Saturday car boot on this side of Bristol. We've got the Saturday one on the other side, but I just wish there was a Saturday one this side.
There is.
It's not just a question of renting a field, is it? It's insurances and all sorts of other.
There's a pub up in an estate called Broadlands, and they said, because they have like a market on a Thursday afternoon or something, and then they were saying about like, oh, would anybody be interested in a Sunday afternoon car boot? Like, please. Like, for sure, please.
Kath, I use oh God, my brain's gone blank. Hang on, Kath, I'll be back with the rest of that sentence when my brain kicks back in. I think I use UPS, but I'm doubting myself now. Hang on. For the big ones, I think I use UPS. Let me just check, in case I'm telling lies. It's the brown one. They've got a brown logo.
Yeah, that's UPS.
Yeah, I use UPS for the big heavy stuff, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, Kath, my brain just shut down halfway through that piece of information. I always go through Parcel to Go, and then I use UPS through Parcel to Go.
And always go through Parcel to Go from top cashback.
Oh yeah, I never do that. I know I ought to, but I never do.
I know, I always forget. And the same like with your eBay purchases as well. I always forget that.
Yeah. Yeah, I always forget to do that bit. Right, these bits are all just chopped up little bits. So I think I'm going to pop those in the bin. Because that will just annoy me and Mum. And there's enough annoyance going on. There we go.
Yeah, I agree. Why are car boots on at like the crack of dawn? Like, why can't they just say like, right, car boot starts at 10, you can get there from 9 o'clock?
I was chatting to somebody about that today, though. It's funny enough, to that older couple that I was talking about earlier. I was chatting to them, and they go to the Wednesday afternoon one. They said the only thing they don't like about it is that because they let the buyers in at a certain time, there's an absolute mad crush as all the buyers rush in together. And they said you don't get that with morning ones. And I said, I think the reason for that with morning ones is that people get up in dribs and drabs. People don't set an alarm, only the hardcore buyers did set an alarm and rush off to the car boot sale for the start. Whereas normal everyday purchasers get up in dribs and drabs and wander off to the car boot sale. When it's an afternoon one, I feel like they've already got up in their dribs and drabs, potted around all morning, and then by the time the car boot starts, they're ready,
True.
I mean, I've seen other people's videos of their car boots, and literally the crowds are bursting through the gates when it's open. The crowds are like going in like
at the Pretend one, they'd open at 7:30, and you can see like the regular, like I know all of the resellers there, and they are, it's like on your marks, then boom, and they're like boom, 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 and I'm just like, you crack.
I can't do it. And it's always those ones that are running around all the cars going, have you got this? Have you got that? Have you got the other thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to get there at the crack of dawn. I can't be bothered to get there for when it opens. And I want to say it's never affected my ability to get stock. Maybe it has. Maybe if I went at 6 a.m, I'd get much better stock. But I don't think so.
I think it's 6 a.m. It's I don't know. That's when they're putting out all of the Game Boys and the Dream
all the media, and I don't want them anyway. So
and Lego,
yeah,
and stuff, and yeah. By the time I get there, it's do you want this bit of vintage crap for £1? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Kelly says hers officially starts at 7. People get there early. She's usually there at 5:30 even in winter with her torch. I cannot imagine walking around a car boot in the dark with a torch.
No.
I cannot imagine enjoying that. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but you do you. But I can't imagine enjoying that myself. That doesn't sound like my kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't be doing with that.
I've rolled my mother's wool up now.
I like my bed too much. Aid's asking how much wool do you have?
It's only some odds and ends. Literally, it was just in the filler bag. It was just some little odds and ends, but they were all odding and ending. So I've just sat here and rolled it for my mother. She doesn't even need it. She's got wool coming out of her ears, but when it's filler bag, which means it's practically free. Yeah. Oh, what time is it? I need to leave. Oh, I need to leave by 12. So, all right, I've got 5 minutes. So I didn't realise that I was sat here rolling me wool and chatting away about whether people should get up early or not. You do you.
Well, shall we start on the goodbyes then? Because it takes about 10 minutes to say goodbye.
It does, doesn't it?
And could someone chuck the link in again?
Yeah, please spam the chat link again for not chat link. Please spam the GoFundMe link again for Richard. And if you are watching this after the event and you are able to stump up a couple of quid, please do. Currently on my screen we're looking at £1,015. So we're 40 quid up since the beginning of the stream.
Thank you very much. We
appreciate every penny of it. And I know Richard does too. I don't know if he's still there or whether he's popped off. That doesn't sound right, does it? Thank you, Lainey. Mike's just turned up and he's going to do his lines. He says, sorry I'm late, it's his carer's fault. Well, you would say that.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it?
Always. Yeah, always. There will be a charity shop video tomorrow.
No way.
Definitely way, because I recorded it at 6 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
Did I know? Did I record it last night and I edited it this morning? I'm telling lies. I'm full of shit, mind.
Well, apparently so.
Absolutely, to the brim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I recorded it last night, edited it this morning, and did all the saving and blah, 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 and all the stuff like that. So that's coming out tomorrow. It's not a very large haul. I am still attempting to be on a buying. Anyway.
I can't wait for you to go crazy and go like, I've sold everything. I need to buy shitloads of stuff.
Yeah. Morning, DBG, wandering in late just as we're going. In fairness, I don't think we can call anybody late these days now that it has no start time, because nobody knows what time they're meant to be here. So
very true.
Yeah. So yeah, car boot haul Monday, waffle Tuesday. Am I still fat Thursday? Something else on Saturday.
Way.
Don't know what. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa says I look amazing. Pop your glasses on, love. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, joining us. Thank you. That was a mixture of thank you, Lex, for joining me, and thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Lex, as always, for joining me.
Always a pleasure, never a chore.
Usually the other way around. Always a chore, never a pleasure. No, I meant for you, not for me.
Oh right, yeah. I'm forced into this.
Yeah, well, I bullied you.
Oh yeah.
Jilly says she's doing a YouTube interview soon. Tell us more, Jilly, before we go. Quick.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Stall says, can we have cake on the Calorie Crush anniversary? The Calorie Crush, this week is week 51, so next week will be week 52. You can all have cake. Lainey's got a video coming out in 4 minutes. I don't know what that is.
We'll all be, I was going to say tucking into that. Yeah, we might be tucking into that. Yeah,
we'll tuck into that. Rebecca says, thank you for the Balti video. I hope you enjoyed it. I did it mostly as a favour for Donna, really. But it was good fun, and I made a good curry. I was impressed myself with my curry. I don't know if you bothered. If you haven't watched it, it's fine. I don't expect you to watch my channel. I don't watch yours.
And Anthony sounded like he really enjoyed it.
Anthony off camera is like. There's a questionnaire for a YouTuber. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've lost me thread, but yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us, and we will be back next week. And maybe Lex will have been to a car boot sale.
I wouldn't count on it.
Okay. What are you doing this week, YouTube-wise? Are you vlogging every day?
No.
Because I need to know which one not to watch when you're at the dentist and they're opening your head up.
Well, that'll be Tuesday. So don't watch Tuesday. I'll put not safe for Carla on it.
Lovely. Just a section. You just put a little bit of a background and a voiceover going, Carla.
Close your eyes.
Jump to blah 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 time.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I do watch your channel. I do. I don't watch the Sparkly Bits videos because I'm not interested in Sparkly Bits.
That's fine.
But I do watch your channel.
That's fine.
Bad Wolf says Tuesday, driller thriller.
That's what I'll call it. There we go.
Lovely. Everybody have a good week. Everybody take care. And we will see you next week. That's it. I've done it. Shall I go? Let's go. Where's the button?
Okay then. Bye.